really nervous.
Rockeyez would like to welcome Wayland, Mitch Arnold, and Phil Vilenski. Hey, man, what's going on?
Hello, Brian.
Hey,
Good
what's
to
up?
talk to you, man.
Great.
Hey, it's nothing. We just got on the road. We're coming from South Bend, Indiana. We were playing Cheers over there, and he's driving, I'm riding. It's great, man. The road is good.
Cool. Now you're causing a lot of commotion with the new EP, Welcome to My Head. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I mean, first of all, thank you so much for your review on it. First of all, for listening to it, and second of all, for writing such an amazing review. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Dude, we're really excited about the EP. Seemingly getting a really great response from our fans, from the people that are listening to it. We're very, very proud of it. 4 songs, in your face, balls to the wall, rock and roll, you know, and the single on it that we're pushing really hard right now is Welcome to My Head.
Great. I see that on YouTube and stuff like that. But you guys really don't have an official video out yet, right?
No, sir. We do have it made. We did film it in Atlanta with our manager, Jesse Dupree. We filmed it in one day in a bandit's house, and we just kicked crap out of that thing. We literally, tore this house apart filming the video. It should be released in the next week or so, but, yeah, it's not quite yet.
Cool. Now, going down the tracks, Nobody's Perfect, Welcome to My Head, On My Knees, Fire Down Below, which is a homage to Bob Seger. I mean, well, as you can see by the review, you know, every song kicks ass, and, you know, I'm very proud of you guys for at least getting some big balls to fucking put out a product that, you know, it's almost like reckless. You guys really go out there and kick ass. I appreciate that kind of music.
Hey, thank you. You know, I mean, honestly, the type of music that we play, the kind of music that we're playing right now, is the music that we love to listen to. You know, the bands that we admire, Shinedown and the Foo Fighters, and then old school guys like, you know, Flynn and the Stones, Who, the Beatles, you know, all those guys. We don't know how to do anything else because this is what we love, this is what we know, and we're just happy that we are able to put out something that, you know, that kicks ass the way that does, and we're proud of it as well, so thank you.
No problem. How'd you hook up with Jesse James?
Actually, we met him through our manager, Jude Cole. We met Jude out in L.A. He kind of befriended us and took us under his wing. We got involved with him. He came on board as a manager, and as we started to tour the Midwest, Jude, being friends with Jesse, said, I know the right guy to put you guys with to do to kind of help you guys out here in the Midwest, and that's how Jesse came on board. And honestly, we could not be any luckier to have those guys on our team. And Jesse, honestly, is the hardest working guy in entertainment today, and he's amazing. He's absolutely incredible, high octane, 24 hours a day, and I aspire to have that kind of energy and that kind of know-how in this business someday, because he's amazing.
Cool. Now you're rehearsing a pre-Civil War farmhouse. How'd that happen?
Well, whenever we came back, Jude kind of sent us back to the Midwest. We weren't on the road all the time. We were doing like weekend dates, and that turned into doing, you know, weeks at a time. Then we were doing months, and so on and so forth. When we came back to Michigan, because Phil is from Wayland, we decided to stay close to home, and we found a pre-Civil War farmhouse to rent. We needed a place to rehearse and all that kind of stuff. So we were on about 3.5 acres out in the woods, and we had we just kind of found it online. We started renting it. We built a studio inside the living room of the house, and that's where we rehearse. We no longer stay there. We actually gave it up. We have no actual home. Our home is the van, and I think just like a lot of bands, you got to make that jump to the road, and that's kind of what we did. We've been on the road since January 5th. Never looked back. We're on the road for the rest of our lives.
Wow. And tell me how life is on the road.
Amazing. We were back in the van out of, we stayed with the owners of Cheers in South Bend last night, and we were back in the van out of the driveway. It was a huge driveway, so Tyler's backing this thing out because he's the only one that's good enough with the trailer to do something like this. And I looked at Phil, I go, I love our lives. I don't know why I thought about it then, but it's amazing. We've never worked harder in our lives, and we're doing radio every morning, sometimes in the morning, afternoon, and then we're playing every single night. So, I mean, there's nothing easy about it, but I can't explain it. We don't want to go home, and, the crowds are incredible. The people are amazing. The things that you get to see traveling across the United States like this is priceless, and we don't want to go home, man. Brian, we are on the road forever.
Wow. So what's the favorite food stop on the way going?
Anything with a salad. We learned really quick that fast food and gas station food does not agree with the road. It just kind of weighs you down and does not keep you healthy. So my personal favorite, I get Southwest chicken salad from McDonald's. That's like my favorite place to stop.
Right.
But I mean, normally the gig feeds us, the club. We call ahead and make sure that they have salads arranged because most people, bless their hearts, they just think that we want pizza. So they get us pizza. But that's a tough diet to live on. So we just and they're surprised and happy to get us all salads. So we're eating a lot of greens, a lot of fruit, trying to keep it all moving, you know what I mean?
Cool. Now, you did Fire Down Below by Bob Seger. Why'd you decide to pick that song?
We were trying to figure out, we wanted to do a cover on the album. We wanted to pay tribute to an American songwriter, basically because we wanted to be able, down the road, we want to be able to relate to the people that down to earth. So we had like a handful of songwriters that we were thinking about doing. We were talking with Jude out in LA when we were recording, and we were going through all these songs and all these people that we look up to, and I think Phil was the one that kind of was like, hey, what do you guys think about doing a Bob Seger song? He's from Michigan. Not only is he from Michigan, but he's like a Michigan front runner. The guy, he brings so much into the state, and people go crazy for his music out there. We wanted to try to find a song of his. We went through his catalog, and we found a way to put a twist on Fire Down Below. So we just went with it,
Very cool. So what are your hopes for the rest of the year?
Well, personally, I hope that we just stay out. Obviously, I don't know if you know this, but we're gonna be finishing up and recording a full album here in the late summer, early fall. We're gonna be recording the first piece of it in Atlanta in April with our producer Mike Gurley, and then finishing up in LA after festival season because we're going to be doing a lot of radio festivals this summer. So we want to stay out on the road. We want to build these towns from the bottom, fan by fan, friend by friend, person by person, one step at a time, and just keep rocking, man. We wanna keep this van moving all over the United States. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we want to do.
Very cool. Well, I congratulate you on the EP, and I can't wait.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the full-length CD. Would you like to say anything in conclusion to your fans?
Just To anybody listening out there, thank you so much for your support. Brian, for a band like us, we can't do it without the fans. We can't do it without the people that put us up when we come through town, that cook for us, and that when we're sick, they take care of us. This is, we're just four guys doing this, but it's thousands and thousands of people that make our job possible. And, we couldn't do it without your listeners and the people that support us every day on Facebook and on iTunes and at our shows, man. I mean, you know how it is. You know how this works. It doesn't work without the people that love rock and roll.
Right, definitely. Well, I congratulate you once again.
Brian, thank you so much, man, and thanks again for the review. Do you want to say hi to Phil?
Sure.
Awesome, man. Hold on 2 seconds. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Phil, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to finally hear your voice.
Yeah, a little sick, but I'm doing it. When you go to pick out a new guitar, what do you look for?
Man, you know what, dude? I don't really go pick out new guitars. I get really lucky if someone, throws me one.
Wow.
Honestly, but someday when I do pick out a guitar, I'm a Gibson guy, man.
Right.
I probably shouldn't. I love those guitars. I love the weight. I love the way. It's kind of just a lot of it has to do with pure inspiration. As soon as your fingers touch the strings, either really cool shit's gonna come out,
right,
or I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
Wow.
And so it's kind of like a match. Like if that guitar matches you, if you guys work well together,
Right. Right.
And I only have two guitars right now, and both of them. I mean, I've been hitting them. I've just been beating the shit out of them on stage and breaking strings left and right. The energy of the show has just gone up so much, and we're giving it all we have every night.
Wow.
But those guitars, man, they're like they're workhorses.
Cool. When someone comes up to you and asks for your autograph, what's that feeling like?
That's incredible. That's something that it's a dream. It's a dream come true in a way. And the other part of me is like, are you sure you want this? We always make sure every night after the show we stay in the club. We're the last ones there.
Right.
Because we make sure we sign and we shake hands with every single person, and we sign CDs and T-shirts and body parts and shoes and pants, whatever they got, because that's a really cool thing, and that's a connection. You're signing that. That's something someone's taking home with you or with them that you put on their CD or whatever. It's just a real personal connection. It's pretty special.
Wow. Well, I congratulate you on the CD, like I did Mitch, and I see big things for you guys, and I congratulate you.
Well, thanks a lot, man. That review was awesome.
Great.
We loved that. We all read it out loud in the van, and that was a really cool moment for us, man.
Wow. Well, a little funny story I'll tell you. I'm driving in my car. I'm taking my little daughter to school, and usually I put in a CD that impresses me, and I usually ask her, Ashley, what do you think of this band? Before I even said that, she goes, Daddy, I love these guys.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't even have to ask her. She said, I love these guys. Can you get an interview with them? And she's only like 14 years old, and she's like loving it.
No, put her on the phone.
No, she's at school, But, I'm happy for her, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for myself. So, congratulations once again.
Right, so glad that we're connected now, man. Are we going to get to meet you sometime?
I hope so, if you come to, the East Coast and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be up. I know we're going up to Portland, Maine.
Right.
Sometime in late May. And so we'll be around that area, and we'll do Buffalo and stuff.
Very cool. Well, I'll be in touch if, you hit near my area.
Cool, man. Well, awesome. Thanks for taking the time today.
No problem.
I appreciate that.
Talk to you later, man.
All right. See you, Brian.
Bye-bye.